Hi, good morning. This is the Gardener community meeting. Today we have one topic. Prashanth will give an update on Machine Controller Manager. Do we have any other topics for today? If not, then Prashanth, you can take over.
Yes, Matthias, thank you. Okay, it's been a while since we gave some MCM updates, so we just thought we'd let you know what is new that is going on. Yeah, like I said, we have a new MCM release, that's the 0.21, and we just wanted to share with you what new is happening there. And what's new is there's a lot of fixes in it, and any instabilities that you had in the past, we are trying to fix those in this release. So coming to the fixes, first we had one fix where earlier we had seen the scenario where there were certain machine deployments, machine classes or secrets being stuck. They're orphaned out, so their dependent resources were deleted before them, which causes them to be orphaned out. So we fixed these issues with this pull request 319. And then what we also had fixed is creation of these orphan disks on Azure. So NICs, orphan NICs on Azure. So this was like when the VM creation fails, there were NICs created which are not cleaned up properly. The orphan controller would handle it, but it would be after a while. So this fixes it immediately. And then uh, we had this issue where sometimes in some clusters we had seen nodes being stuck even after the the VM and the machine object were deleted, but the node was stuck in this pending state. So what we have done is we have kind of we ourselves issue the delete command on the node objects once we delete the machine object. And what we have also fixed is we have seen that nodes in an unknown state have this issue while draining them. So we fixed that as well. So now nodes in an unknown or unhealthy state would still be drained properly. And we try to drain it, and if it's not possible, we issue a forceful drain to it. That's the changes in PR 320. And then we have some fixes we had some bug in the while overriding graceful termination pod for large pods. So let me explain what this means. So we have this drain timeout, and right now we have configured it to a higher value, say a couple of hours or even more. And any pod which has a graceful period beyond that is being capped to 2 hours now. So the max grace period given to a pod is 2 hours, and there was an issue with it, and this also has been fixed. And we allow forceful deletion of pods that have no controller backing them. So for example, some pods, like you just create a pod, and if it doesn't have a replica set or anything backing it, if you try to delete this node, it gives you this error. And so we have tried to fix that in this PR 300. A lot of these are just trying to fix what are the issues, bug fixes in MCM. And yeah, hopefully this makes things much better. And we have just one small enhancement in this. This was by Andreas, and he added some additional OpenStack credentials which can be passed while creating OpenStack machines. So something like domain IDs, tenant names, username, domains. Yes, that's about it. So that was with the updates for the latest release. And the latest release that we have is already in Gardener. So if you use the latest Gardener, you will have this changes in. And what's coming up with the MCM right now is, like, we are looking at how we can integrate the node problem detector with MCM, so that we have seen the situations where machines are stuck in this unhealthy state, but the MCM doesn't, the Kubernetes node conditions doesn't detect it, but something is wrong. Maybe with the file system level, maybe at the kernel level. We're trying to integrate this project called node problem detector with MCM to help us more with detecting such unhealthy nodes. We're still in the initial phase of it. And then we are also actively been working on this out of tree support for a while now. Yeah, we have had several prototype implementations, but yeah, we are finalizing on a spec. You can have a look at the PR I've provided here and give your feedback and comments, where we are trying to jot down what the contract between the client and the server in this case should be. Okay, so that's most of the interesting stuff coming up. Yeah, that's the update from my side. Thanks. Any questions? Okay.
Seems not to be the case. Thank you, Prashanth. So this concludes today's meeting. See you next week. Bye-bye.